Hi, I'm Jennifer Lastra, the CEO and co-founder of 360 Immersive. Thank you so much for being here and curious enough to watch this video. Hopefully the reason why you're here is to learn more about eliminating preventable serious injuries and fatalities in today's ever-evolving and diverse workplace. We've all felt the frustration and concern while reading about the latest Bureau of Labor statistics. Back in 2020 and 2021, the U.S. workforce experienced almost a 9% increase in preventable fatalities, especially when we're looking at the top three main contributors: workplace violence and suicides, exposure to harmful substances and environments, and the good old slips, trips, and falls. There continue to be troubling statistics that also show that Black and Latinx workers are disproportionately affected. To add to the uneasiness, OSHA is pleading with employers and industry stakeholders to do whatever it takes to make workplaces safer. And current efforts, such as increasing site inspections and imposing higher fines and penalties, they're just not enough. If OSHA, if the other regulatory bodies can't seem to figure this out, then industry has to solve it. That means you and we have to solve it. We've got to stop doing the same things that we're doing, spending our training budgets, doing the same old thing, expecting different results. There's just got to be a better solution. There's got to be a bigger opportunity out there. And how can we leverage technology? How can we come at this problem with an innovative mindset and try something different? There are solutions out there. But see, that's just the problem. Where does someone passionate about keeping workers safe, especially those working in high hazard industries, where do you start? If you have the slightest feelings of dissatisfaction, concern, or frustration with your existing safety training program, trust me, you are not alone. People are looking at AI right now. That's a wonderful new technology that has unlimited, untapped potential, but it's not going to solve your engagement and retention issues. It's not going to solve your issues with having to somehow engage with 5 different generations in the workforce. That's not an easy feat. AI is not going to solve that. Having a new tool in your tool belt can help you figure this out. It's called My Virtual Safety Trainer. It's virtual reality and gamified content. It's taking your classroom training sessions and turning them upside down, your hybrid training sessions and making them more engaging and more impactful. It's creating self-paced e-learning that is not the boring click through, next slide, next slide, next slide. Geez, I hope this is over soon. This is all about giving your workforce a more engaging, fun, memorable training experience using VR. You don't have to have a VR headset because you can still get the same training, consistent training, even through gamified simulations. But if you happen to have a VR headset, that's really the wow factor. And you know what? If you don't have them in your classroom right now, that's okay. You don't need them right now because there will come a time where there will be more readily available. And that's just fine. There's a time for everything. Today, we got to meet learners where they're at. And if that just means getting them into environments that are reflective of daily work and allowing them to self-explore those environments, being more proactive, looking for potential hazards in the workplace, putting them in positions where they can fail in what would have normally been a catastrophic event. Let them learn from that. Let them learn from it privately and let them learn from it safely. Give them a new meaning and a new fresh outlook of what making a mindless act by choosing the wrong course of action actually feels like. Allow them to make those decisions and suffer the consequences, but do it safely, right? Let them experience and feel what it feels like to have a trench collapse on them. Let them understand what it's like when you didn't check your PPE and something happens in the workplace. Some of those things in real life we don't ever recover from. And so, as a safety professional, you want a new tool. There is a new tool. It's called My Virtual Safety Trainer. It's a library of 60 e-learning courses that are split between general industry, primarily construction on one side and warehouse manufacturing on the other. And today, they all have integrated within them simulations that allows learners to practice these things. What have you got to lose? Give it a shot. You can try it in your next training session. All you got to do is schedule a very quick 15-minute conversation with me, and I'll be able to tell if my virtual safety trainer is a good fit for you or not. And if it is, I'll give you 7 days free. And you can go try it in your classroom, risk-free. Share it with your trainers. Get feedback instantaneously. You got nothing to lose. We've got technology at our fingertips that we can use to help ensure today's workers are so much more self-aware. So let's get together. Let's talk about eliminating preventable injuries in your workplace.